Hi, welcome to my channel, Moon Jasper Gem. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for all the Libras for July 2019 in love and general read. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me shuffle it up a little bit. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. Libras are definitely independent, for sure. They have a lot of energy. They're very creative. So this is for the collective for all the Libras. General, there might be a message here for you today. So what are the messages, universe, of light, um, of your highest good, highest messages that you can give us that are clear and with good intentions, with love and light? Okay. Okay. First one that came out is the Four of Cups. Maybe not being interested in something. Maybe there's some offers being made and you're not interested. But you're debating it. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about things that are presented to you or what you want to present to others, but that you want to really be interested in this, and it's got to have a drive for you. It's got to be inspiring for you. You're looking for a new creative invention. It's nice. On the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is debating. This is thinking for your future, saying, what can I work on that's going to be for the long term, for the long run? Because you've put a lot of work into something, in some situations and relationships, any of those things. And you're thinking, well, I'm not getting any younger. I should plan for my future. You definitely love to live in the moment and enjoy your time, but you also want to think for your future and what you could invest in that's going to give you long-term benefits, because that's what the Seven of Pentacles is representing. Everything that you did do already has labor, and is harvesting for you. It's something that you've already seen some gain. Now you're thinking, how could I gain more for my future? So you have the Queen of Staves also sticking out here in the back, and that is a female version of, or the more feminine side of a Libra. And sometimes if it is a feminine, it could be more of a masculine side, because she's a go-getter. This Libra goes and gets what she wants. She plans it out. She gets people on board. She has fun. She's enthusiastic, and she's a very good persuade. She persuades people to get involved, and she makes it light and fun, and she involves everybody and makes them part of it, so they all feel like they're belonging there with that situation, place, or thing. And it could be in a love relationship where this person wants to share their adventures with you, and or you want to share it with them, and you want to create great times and great stability for the long term. So what is the energy over this Four of Cups for Libras, July 2019? Okay, we have a couple that came out here. We have the Three of Staves, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Staves. Okay. Three of Staves, it's waiting to make the right decision, waiting for someone, for a situation. In the meantime, you're just hanging around, wondering about it, waiting for your benefits to come in, waiting for all the work and harvest that you put into something to reap the rewards. This could be having to do with finances, home, people, places, and things, and love, waiting for the right person to come in, because you want to continue to work on this. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is working very hard, either in a situation, a place, or a thing, in a love relationship. But either way, it's continuing to do what you do best, which is to be creative and continue working hard on what your beliefs are and what your passions are. So even though it seems like there's some waiting and not interest, you're always very busy and creative to keep yourself occupied. And the Ace of Staves is having a brand new beginning or a new start of rebuilding something that you've already put work into in love and home and finances and anything that you have passion for. And this is saying, this is yes, this is a gift from above. It's saying, here's your brand new beginning. Okay, because right here, this vine has growth on it, and you see the possibilities and um, you see what this can bring back, not only to you, but for others, because you think of others as well. You think of other people that are in your life that are close to you that you also want to take care of. So that's good energy to have. You're waiting for the right opportunity. You're waiting to put more efforts into something that you've already started, but you continue to work very hard and you try to be very creative because when you have the passion and the inspiration, that's what keeps it going. And on the bottom is the Six of Cups. This is reminiscing about your past, somebody coming back from your past. This can be a soulmate in love. And we also have the Nine of Cups having a wish fulfillment. So all that hard work, you are starting to see the benefits now. Just like Three of Staves says, it's coming in. You did some work. You're going to continue to work on that, or you're going to keep that holding on the side because you know that there's a good investment there, and you're going to continue something brand new, or you're going to start new creative endeavor in the situation that you already have to make it alive and to flourish, and you're going to share it with your loved ones. But the Six of Cups is also stating that people from your past having a wish fulfillment to be part of this situation, whether if it's a loving situation, they're very excited about it. So what's in the root about it? What's in the root of this? This is the Two of Swords. Okay, this is somebody who's refusing to make a decision, refusing to see what's going on here. So it could possibly be, I'm working on something maybe that's not worth it, but at the same time, you've come a long way. So you're starting to become more clear. So this is what it all stemmed from. This is why all of this is going on in your mind right now, because you had to make a decision, possibly about two people in love, um, two situations, two financial investments. But either way, this is in your head because the swords represent what you're thinking, and you're just like here, like you're not interested. You're refusing to make that decision right now, but you continue to still work hard. And you have the Three of Cups. This is a celebration. This is getting together with friends and family and having a really good time and celebrating everything that you've already worked hard for and reaping all the benefits that you've already gained in your life to reflect. Six of Cups is reflect, and the Three of Cups is to celebrate it. If this was a love relationship, it would say that maybe there's a third party involved. So maybe you're not sure where to invest your time and effort because that's what you're thinking about right now when it comes to love. And we still have the Six of Cups on the bottom. It could be somebody from your past, a soulmate, somebody maybe you never met before that came back, but you just feel like you really know them. Let's move into the past for the Libras here. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. Okay, so maybe at one point you were very upset over something or sad, but you're very, very optimistic and you want to balance out your emotions in your mind all the time. So here you're moving away from certain places, people, and things. Could be a love relationship, not without sorrow, because if when you make a connection, you make it really tight. More than just a relationship. It's family. It's soulmate. It's part of your makeup. It's part of your genes. So to let something go, whether it was your choice or not your choice by somebody else leaving or a situation ending, you're not leaving it without sadness, but you're being brave and wise and you're taking your experience with you and you're going to be wiser for it and more intelligent because you have more information because you've learned something. Just like everything in life, it's a learning lesson. That's moving to the past. And to the future, you have the Ace of Cups, which is a gift, again, from above, from the universe, stating you'll be overjoyed in love and all of your emotional balance and fulfillment. Because, like I said, Libras want to carefully balance out their mind and their heart to show both of those sides. as needed, they will show more of their intellect and mind in practical ways. And in other ways, they could be loving and compassionate and show that side to them as well. But in overall, they balance out both of them because they don't want one tugging on the other. And at the same time, this is being completely fulfilled in all areas of your life: home, family, relationships, and working on yourself as well to say, it's done great, you're a great person, and you're worth the love and you're worth giving it to the people that are deserving of it. So that's really nice. And what's in the air here? So here we have the Two of Staves. It's either learning more information, teaching information from your wisdom, but either way, it could be with someone else as a mentor, helping you step through to the next side, helping you step through to the next level in life, in your education, in your relationships, and in love. So once you've gained all the information you need and you feel comfortable enough, you step through, whether it's with someone or on your own, with the new knowledge that you've gained from your past experiences and all the hard work that you've put into something or someone. We still have the Ace of Cups on the bottom and the Six of Cups. So this is really looking back either at someone or situations from your past and learning and reflecting. You're doing reflecting on things because you feel that it's time to revamp something or situations in your life, which is nice. So what is coming to the future for the Libras here? Right now, the King of Cups. This is showing more love and emotion and balancing your heart and your mind, and maybe not always showing your emotion so much, having compassion, not being able to read it upon you, but deep beneath you, you have a lot of love to give, and you're very spiritual, you're intellectual, and again, you're gaining more wisdom about how to balance your mind and your heart. And this could also be you, but it could also be somebody coming into your life that helps you balance out your emotions and makes you feel more complete and shows you another way, shows you a way to be able to be very loving and compassionate without being fully involved in it, taking a step aside, not wearing your heart on your sleeve because maybe you don't want to be foolish in some areas of your life. But whatever you do, you will do it with love and compassion. So if this is not you, this is somebody coming into you that wants to balance that out, that wants to be part of your life. The King of Cups is a very loving, compassionate, fair person, and he also considers everybody, and he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, but he does balance. He balances out his mind and his heart. Same thing with Libra, so that goes very nicely with your sign. You still have the Ace of Cups on the bottom, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have all aces here. That's wonderful. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. It's something that's tangible, something that you will reap rewards. You will see the benefits from. So when you put your time and effort into it, you could see the whole view, and you know that you're going to be able to get something in return, or even give something in return, or share something in return. Those are beautiful. So what is your advice here, or an action you should take? This is the Six of Pentacles. This is a typical Libra. Somebody who's, again, it's all about balance, balancing out your time, your effort, your money, your love, your intellect, and your information, and your knowledge, and your wisdom. This is saying, I'm not going to give more to one than another. I'm going to keep things balanced in life. It's only fair because Libras believe in fairness. They believe in truth and justice. So if there's been unbalances, this is stating to be more balanced in your areas of life with people, situations, and things, and in love. What you give, you should get in return, and what they give, you should also give in return. So this is making it very fair and loving, and it's a spiritual situation when you do that because you're considering others, not just oneself. And on the bottom, this is a Sagittarian, the Temperance, but it also could be a Libra because again, she's balancing. She's balancing out her heart and her mind, what's practical, and you know, not to be too emotional about things, but to have patience in all that you do, to not be frustrated or hurt or angry, and to learn and to take the time out because she's making the perfect solution to solve any situations that may become an obstacle, or even if you feel it's an obstacle, if it's in your mind, anything that's worrisome to you. So you're balancing that and coming up with a perfect solution, pouring back and forth, because both by themselves are wonderful, but when you put them together, two people, when you balance out love, it becomes one beautiful potion in love. It's really nice. So who's coming into you? Let's see. Ooh, we have the King of Pentacles. This is a very balanced situation. Believes in home, family, and institution of marriage. This could be having contracts with people and agreements. This could be somebody who started with very little and extremely went to the top and is now balanced in all areas, in finances, home, relationships, and in love. Very balanced and stable for the long term. So that's a good relationship. So you have the combination here of the King of Cups and you have the King of Pentacles. So they are more serious, they're more loyal, and they're more balanced, and they're steady for the long term. So that goes from the beginning, what we said, for the long term, and it is a commitment because the Hierophant's on the bottom. Somebody who's like-minded. This could be a traditional commitment, marriage, family, situations, a traditional way of life, but it could also go against tradition and doing things your own ways. Because when you find like-minded people, you have no problem just being with that person or those people because you're all on board together. And again, we still have the Temperance, which is all about balance, balancing out every area of your life. How should you feel about this message? You should feel like, I can't believe how many aces you got. This is like a really beautiful. It's like you're being guided from above, and you're connected both here, like Temperance, both to the earth and to the realms above and around us. And the Ace of Swords says you have the gift of clarity, the gift of knowing anything that you want to know, any knowledge that you need, you can get it. You can also share it. Good person to turn to and for advice, very optimistic. Because on the outside, you always usually show more optimism, pessimism. And if you do show pessimism, it's because you're really, really upset over something. But for the most part, you stay very positive, and you only really complain to the people that are close to you that you could trust. But this is a victory card. So you should be very happy with this commitment. You have the Hierophant still. And you still have the Queen of Swords coming out, which is again having to do with clarity and communication, clear communication of what you expect, what you like, what you don't like. It's always important to say what you like. The universe hears that. So what you put out there will come back to you. But also the Queen of Swords, she's not going to show her emotions so much. She's going to want information and fact. Once she's got all her information and fact, she'll evaluate it. She'll come up with that perfect solution, he or she, and will come up with a better way of doing things and to have everybody involved so everybody feels good. Everybody feels at home. So what's a possible outcome for you? Came right out. And that is the High Priestess. That is ultimately moving to the next level in a quiet way, knowing all the secrets of the universe because you've been around the world, you have experience, and you've learned. And this is communicating with someone psychically as well, both here and on the other side, being with somebody that you could just think of them and they know that you're thinking of them. You have a good connection. This is connecting to all things on a practical level and in spiritual level, and knowing how to present yourself, knowing when to give your advice and not to waste your time. So that's really beautiful. You have the Hierophant again still, and then you have the Five of Pentacles way, way in the back, which is stating just the opposite of balancing everything out. I don't want to be left out in the cold, and I don't want to leave anybody out in the cold because I care about other people's feelings. Even if we don't end up in a relationship, or even if we don't end up in that situation, place, or thing that we wanted, it's going to be balanced because you're going to have a commitment. And these people or person that's going to commit to you is going to be loyal. And you'll be able to weed out people that are not. Because when you're dealing with Libras and they want truth and justice and they want balance and fairness among all. Sometimes they're only seeing all the good in people. They're not dummies, they could see through people. But when it's that close to their heart, they overlook it because they want to believe that things will change and they want to believe that things will be better and on board with other people. So, my suggestion is to continue to be that way. But of course, always remember that there are people that will come about you because they'll see your light and your glow and they will be jealous and they will try to sabotage you, whether it's towards you or behind you. So always be fair and loving, and remember to keep your eyes open, get the facts, and know what you're doing is worth your time and effort. But anyway, so I think this is a really beautiful reading. It is all about balance, and Libras are about balancing their heart and their mind, and to make sure everybody's included, and to make sure they as well feel fulfilled. They should work on themselves more because they do give a lot to others, and sometimes it's important to take a step back and rejuvenate yourself because you have a lot of love, time, and effort to give to others. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe, like, and share, and have a great day, night, or wherever you are in the world. Happy 4th of July. Bye bye now.